Welcome back to the Paranormal Review, and today we're going to go over the footage that I recorded on the Bigfoot Overwatch up in Sundance. And this is just where I fly my drone around, and I kind of just film different areas. I'm starting to do it. I've done it in like 3 or 4 different spots, and I have footage coming up here soon of all of those spots. So this one's up by Sundance, and this is interesting of what we found, and it's about 10 or 11 minutes into the footage. We come across some interesting little igloo type things, and I can't tell you for sure what these are or what they came from, but it seems like a here. So here it is. Like, I'm just flying, guys. I have no idea where this is coming up. I'm flying the drone. This is probably about a mile from where I'm standing, and I come over these trees, and this is the first time I see it as well. Just like you, I'm gonna come over these trees. There's some footprints right here, and all of a sudden, I'm like, "What is this?" And it's kind of strange. I'm gonna get here a little bit lower, but from this shot, you can see there's one here, there's one over here, and there's two more up here. And then there appears to be some sort of, I'm not sure if this is a fire pit or something that's been covered up in snow, but there's a weird ring. It's hard to tell if this is a depression or if this is the depression, right? Is this like a little sitting area, or is this I don't know. It's hard to tell. Anyways, there's some footprints around, up here as well as down there. Unfortunately, this was during a time. This is like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and there's no way I was hiking up here in the snow to see what's going on. Anyway, let's just continue watching. I'm gonna lower the drone as much as I can. I can't say these are Bigfoot made or whatnot. There are some cabins nearby. It's more than likely just someone went up here and made some igloos for a while. But I mean, that's the most likely. If we're going to use Occam's razor, that's the most likely explanation. Is this is just somebody, um, some footprints down there as well. Let's rewind that again real quick. There's some footprints right here, and they look like pretty good sized footprints, but the stride doesn't look super huge. Some smaller ones here. So I mean, is that an adult human with a kid or something, or is this a Bigfoot with a child Bigfoot? I don't know. It's hard to tell, guys. And these, I don't know. I'm just saying, if we're using Occam's razor, this is most likely just human made structures. Um, but I'd like to be optimistic. There's a closer up shot of this little structure here, whatever that is. I don't know if it's a fire pit, like I said, or what this could be. It looks like this is the depression, though, and this is standing above the ground once we get lower, huh? Because you can kind of see underneath here some darker areas with some dirt or some rocks or something. So what is that? What? Why would someone? Why would someone make that? Doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, if Bigfoot's out there, does he make structures like this? I don't know. Does anybody out there have an opinion on this? Because I'd be curious to see what you think. In a second, we're going to drive over to the other ones where I can kind of get a little bit lower and get a little bit lower of an inside. It looks like there's some, branches or something in the doorway there as well. So I mean, it's a traditional igloo, right? Same thing I've seen humans make. Bigfoot could be making the same things, I guess, if he wanted to. Um, and that would be interesting. Now, we have been out in the forest before, and we've seen where there are clearly structures made by something. Um, and no, I've never seen anything like this where it's like an igloo, but I've seen, like the teepees or bent over sticks or trees laying where they shouldn't be. But at the same time, it's really impossible to say one way or another what it actually is, because what is it? There's no DNA evidence. There's not a bunch of fur laying around. There's not any conclusive stuff. But I mean, this is one, two, three, four, five. This is 5 igloos out in the middle of, pretty far away from almost anything. Like I said, there are some cabins probably about a mile or two from this place, so it's not impossible that it's outside of human contact. But why 5 or 6 of these igloos? Like, if humans are making them, this is a pretty good sized group of humans. It's you probably fit, what, 2 or 3 people in each of these igloos, so at least 15 people went up here and made these. It's a bummer. There's no footprints inside of these entryways. I wish that we had some footprints going into the entryways, but yeah, I'd like to know 15. At least 15 people. 10 if there's two in each. 10 people, 15 people if there's less. And what is this? Are these footprints on top of the igloo? I don't know. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Let me know. I would like to hear your guys' opinions, but I just thought this was interesting because I was flying and all of a sudden I come across 5 of these igloos. And I'm like, what the heck is this? But I don't know. Human made, Bigfoot, something else. What do you guys think? If you went up to a place like this, would you build one huge igloo for 10 to 15 people, or would you put um, 3 in each and build 5 of them? So like I said, right there you can kind of see where the cabins are as this kind of rotates up. So let's see. So this looks like some kind of a play park, but there are some cabins and some kind of resort down here. And like I said, this is actually a pretty steep incline up to get to this point. But it's not out of the picture. Some tourists come or people Airbnb this place, hike up here for the night, or park in the parking lot. There's a parking lot just over to the I'm not sure which direction that is. South? No, north. Kind of this direction, wherever that is. They could park there and hike up here. Um, but I think they would have snowshoes on, and those footprints don't look like snowshoes. So that's my observations. I don't know if I'm right, don't know if I'm wrong, but I would like to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the description down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be doing some more of these Bigfoot Overwatches here pretty soon. Have a good one, guys. Oh, one more thing. Some people are gonna say, "Oh, that's so close to civilization. The Bigfoot would never be there." But there's been a lot of this footage I've reviewed where Bigfoot is literally like in someone's backyard, right? Like so, or just right off of a road. So I can't be the judge of this is too close to civilization for it to be Bigfoot. Some people are going to say, "Oh, you have to be way out in the wilderness. You have to be like 50 miles from there to even see a Bigfoot or have any evidence of Bigfoot." But if that's true, how do we have any footage or any pictures? And maybe if that's true, all of these photos and all of these videos that I've reviewed and other people have reviewed and that are presented on YouTube or other places, are they all fakes? Because if your conditions for saying that Bigfoot is only going to be 50 miles out of any human contact, then you're assuming anytime you're anywhere, Bigfoot's going to be 50 miles away from where you are as well. So, anyways, interesting stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe and have a good one.